Hello everyone, my name is Li Fangfang and I'm a master's level 7 student. My master's project is analysis on music and performance techniques of 古筝 concerto 苍歌吟. Upon completing my research on the 古筝 concerto 苍歌吟, I intend to submit an artifact in the format of a lecture. This lecture will be designed to comprehensively explain the findings and insights derived from my study, offering a detailed exploration of the fusion of traditional Chinese music elements with modern composition techniques and the expressive and technical challenges faced by performers. Here is my content overview. The 古筝, as a national musical treasure, boasts a rich and splendid history spanning over 2 millennia. It has maintained its vitality through continuous inheritance and innovation, radiating its infinite charm. Consequently, it has attracted an increasing number of outstanding professional composers who, from various perspectives and utilizing diverse creative techniques and modern composition methods, have expanded the creative pathways of 古筝 music. Especially in recent years, a wave of young composers has emerged, enthusiastically exploring the path of innovation in 古筝 music. The 古筝 concerto 苍歌吟 comes from the hands of one such young composer, Chen Zhe. I have chosen this piece for study for several reasons. Firstly, this work features a dynamic theme, high technical difficulty, and is imbued with a positive spiritual force, making it beloved by performers and audience alike, gradually becoming a staple in music concerts and various music institutions. Therefore, analyzing and studying it holds practical significance. Secondly, in my view, this piece is full of tension and ideological significance, showcasing a modern aesthetic and spiritual appeal. Although the composition employs a plethora of Western modern composition techniques in its structural layout, harmonic variations, and musical development, it still inherits traditional elements of 古筝 performance, such as the traditional pentatonic scale and the common playing techniques. Certainly, through the study and the analysis of this piece, one can gain deeper insights and reflections, which are beneficial for secondary creation of works, better interpretation and performance of the piece, and accumulation of research experience for future 古筝 performance, teaching, and composition endeavors. My research mainly focuses on these two issues. How does the 古筝 concerto 苍歌吟 exemplify the fusion of traditional Chinese music elements with modern composition techniques? And what implications does this synthesis have for contemporary 古筝 repertoire and performance practice? What are the expressive and technical challenges encountered by performers in interpreting the 古筝 concerto 苍歌吟? And how do these challenges influence the interpretation and the reception of the piece by both performers and audiences? In this study, I employed a qualitative research method to explore the musicological analysis of the 古筝 concerto 苍歌吟. Through qualitative analysis, I delved into musical elements such as form, melody, rhythmic characteristics, and piano accompaniment to reveal the artistic details and expressive features of the concerto. Utilizing methods such as score study, object analysis, and literature review, I gained a comprehensive understanding of the musical structure and the performance characteristics of 苍歌吟. This qualitative research method allowed for an in-depth examination of the integration of traditional Chinese music elements with modern composition techniques, providing profound insights into the cultural significance of the concerto and its contribution to contemporary Guzheng repertoire. The combination of qualitative analysis and critical reflection enriched our understanding of 苍歌吟 and its broader impact on Guzheng music performance, composition, and interpretation. Use qualitative research to focus first on the literature. I will give a few examples below. 谢 X and Liu P, 2015. This document provides valuable insights into the historical and literary perspectives on the Guzheng. It likely discusses the instrument's evolution over time, its role in Chinese culture and history, and how these factors influence performance techniques and interpretation by incorporating this resource. I can deepen my understanding of the cultural context surrounding the Guzheng concerto 苍歌吟 and its performance techniques. Next, Ye L, 1985. This text offers a broad view of Chinese aesthetic history, which is essential for contextualizing the artistic principles underlying traditional Chinese music, including the Guzheng concerto 苍歌吟. It likely discusses aesthetic theories that inform musical composition and performance in Chinese tradition, providing me with a theoretical framework for analyzing the concerto's artistic elements. Then, Fan Y, 2002. This journal article explores the aesthetic evolution of Guzheng music in modern China, shedding light on the cultural and artistic influences shaping contemporary compositions. By examining the intersection of tradition and innovation in modern Guzheng music, I can gain a deep understanding of the stylistic elements and the artistic choices present in 苍歌吟. Final, 3X, 2010. This master's thesis offers an in-depth exploration of the aesthetic dimensions of Chinese Guzheng music, which can inform my analysis of 苍歌吟 within the broad context of traditional Chinese music aesthetics. By examining the aesthetic principles underlying Guzheng music, I can identify thematic motifs, expressive techniques, and interpretive strategies that contribute to the concerto's artistic impact. Analysis of composition techniques. Analysis on tuning. The conventional tuning method for the Guzheng involves arranging the 5-note scale 宫、商、角、徵、羽 in a repeating pattern across its 21 strings. However, With the development of Guzheng art, the traditional tuning method no longer satisfies composers' creative exploration of the instrument. Therefore, composers often employ unconventional artificial tuning methods to expand the tonal palette of the Guzheng and enhance its musical expressiveness. Such unconventional tunings are common in contemporary Guzheng works. For example, the tuning of this piece reveals the composer's ingenuity, preserving traditional elements while integrating modern sensibilities. The tuning of Cangge differs from other modern Guzheng compositions in that it inherits the traditional tuning method of the Guzheng, largely preserving the fine-note scale of the conversational tuning to enhance the harmonic color and musical expressiveness of the piece. Only a few notes in the bass register are altered. This approach retains the traditional auditory experience while also adding a modern touch. The tuning arrangement consists of one 琴乐 C 绝 mode and three conventional Guzheng tunings in D 宫 mode. Now, let's listen to the melody of Cangge played by Guzheng performers Song Xinxin and experience the expression of non-traditional tuning in the timbre and music of modern Guzheng music. Analysis of pitch material. The tuning of the piece inherently determines that its pitch material is based on the Chinese pentatonic elements. Therefore, the pitch material for this piece is a combination of the intervals of a major second and a minor third, which forms the musical scene material. The free rhythm section begins with a motif of a minor third and a major second. It then develops by maintaining the major second pitch material and ends with the minor third pitch material. Example 4. In the first section, the pitch material remains the combination of the intervals of a major second and a minor third. But with a different arrangement, the minor third is followed by the major second in reverse order. Each of the three parts of the first section develops from the pitch material combination. Throughout the development, the music continuously combines its these symbols and merges these two teacher materials. The most modern aspects of Cangguing are reflected in the rhythm, tempo, and dynamics. Rich rhythm variations, detailed tempo gradations, and clear dynamic contrasts complicate the musical language, making the piece highly expressive and full of tension. Rhythm. Changing time signature is a very common technique in 20th century modern music. The composer employs this modern technique in Cangguing. For example, in the free rhythm section, the time signatures changing from 4/4 to 13/4, 8/4, 6/4, and the final back to 4/4. This highlights the free and unstructured nature of the section, aiming to depict the theme of everything just awakening in spring through an irregular, slow rhythm. Speed. The composer meticulously structured the piece according to the free, faster, slow rest layout in terms of speed. The faster section begins at a tempo of 114.8, reflecting a vibrant sense of vitality. In the second part of the faster section, although the composer does not specify a tempo, the rhythmic pattern transitions from 8th notes to dense 16th notes, creating an accelerating effect perceptible to the listener. An intentional touch by the composer. Notably, in the third part of the fast section, from measure 89 to 113, the composer intricately indicated subtle changes in tempo on the score, progressing gradually from 114.8 to 115.2, 115.6, 116, and finally to 116.4. Coupled with rhythmic shifts emphasizing accentuation, this increases the technical demands on the performer, ending layers and a gradual emotional build-up that leads to the second climax in the fast section. Now, let's listen to zhen player Song Xinxin and the composer Chen Zhe jointly perform the fast-paced passage about speed in Cangguing. Dynamics. In terms of dynamics, the composer delicately marked each dynamic indication clearly on the score, serving the musical ideals meticulously. This allows performers to clearly visualize the emotional trajectory of the music. From the score, it is evident that the dynamics in the free section undergo distinct contrasts between strong and weak, enhancing the emotive and tense qualities of the music. To depict the awakening of spring, the composition extensively employs markings such as forte, piano, and pianissimo. For example, in the sixth phrase, the composer uses forte to represent spring sound, followed by pianissimo in the seventh phrase to evoke rustling sounds. This stark contrasts in dynamics from fortissimo to pianissimo imbue the music with tension and vividly depict the awakening of dormant life from winter. Performance technique analysis. Performance technique is crucial for achieving a perfect rendition of a piece. When a composer, who is not a guzheng specialist, creates a complete guzheng work, they must understand guzheng performance techniques to ensure the piece can be executed effectively. Unless specific techniques are indicated, composers generally do not explicitly mark them on the score, relying instead on performers' years of experience to apply common techniques during the performance. Upon performing Cangge, I observed that the piece does not introduce innovation guzheng performance techniques, but rather utilizes existing ones to express the music and advance its development. I categorize these techniques into melodic and non-melodic parts. Example 12. From measures 114 to 120 in the fast section, the sweeping strings technique is used to intensify the emotional peak of the entire piece. These performance techniques blend traditional guzheng playing methods with modern expressive techniques, maintaining tradition while incorporating a contemporary sensibility. To better help everyone understand the analysis just now, we will play an audio. Please listen carefully to this performance based on the explanation. Performing any piece of music requires a combination of rationality and emotion to achieve a perfect presentation. From rationality to emotion, sensitivity is closely related to the performer's cultural literacy and aesthetic awareness. This chapter analyzes the performance of the piece based on tempo. The entire piece is structured with a tempo of adagio, allegro, lento, using changes in tempo and rhythm to portray the mood of the piece. It starts with describing the scenery of spring and then reflects on the beauty of spring. Example 15. In the third part of the allegro section, irregular accents pose a challenge in performance. Where the composer has marked accents, hence, the use of the left hand pinky to stop the sound and the accent is essential. The stopping of the left hand pinky must be precise, immediate, and springy, conveying a sense of bounce. Through the analysis of the previous chapter, it's clear the composer has specified distinct changes in dynamics and meticulous variations in tempo. Therefore, how to gradually increase intensity and subtly accelerate tempo imperceptibly poses a demanding challenge for the performer's capabilities. As the 1/13th measure enters with sweeping strokes, it pushes the music towards the second climax of the allegro section. It also represents the emotional peak of the piece, where the music is most fervent. Next, let's enjoy a video of a guzheng solo performance. Collaboration between guzheng and piano. The addition of piano enhances the expressive features the harmonic texture. In this piece, the piano serves 5 main functions, which better complement the guzheng and contribute to the interpretation of the work. One of these functions is the enhancing rule. The enhancing function refers to creating atmosphere and mood in the piece. For example, in the andante section, the piano uses octave tremolo's played softly in the background, creating a sense of vitality. It varies in conjunction with the guzheng's phrases. Example 18. For instance, from measures 131 to 137 in the adagio section, the piano flows with the guzheng's trios, enhancing the gradually intensifying emotions within. The addition of piano enhances the expressiveness of the music, compensates for the guzheng's rhythm limitations, and enriches the harmonic texture. Next, I will play a video where we can listen and watch the collaboration between piano and guzheng together. In conclusion, provides a good reference for future compositions, demonstrating how technology serves as a tool and cultural expression of the past, where the past is passed through the tool, and the tool carries the past. Such works are worth promoting, and it is hoped that more young composers like Chen Zhe will be encouraged to enjoy the family of Zhen music creation. Through studying and analyzing these article, I have gained deep insights and inspirations, benefiting my secondary creation of this piece and enhancing my understanding of the development of Guzheng art. This research has accumulated experience for my future endeavors in Guzheng performance, teaching, and composition. Here is my reference. Here is the question and answer section. Does anyone have questions about my presentation?
Hi, Ms. Lee. It's great to see you today. And everybody, including me, I believe today we have learned a lot through your professional and interesting introduction of your master's degree of paper defense regarding the great topics of Cangge. And I'm very delighted and very lucky today to be the representative of all the audience here today. And we do not mind, we have a question for you. And our question is, in your explanation of the piece, Cangge, how do you help the audience better understand and appreciate the performer's performance through the rational analysis and emotional expressions? And that's the question. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. In the process of explaining Cangge, I combined rational analysis and emotional expression to help the audience better understand and appreciate the performer's performance. Firstly, I will provide a detailed explanation of the structure and the compositional technique of the music, offering the audience a clear auditory framework that enables them to follow the logic and development of the music. Secondly, I guide the audience to experience the emotional expression of music. For example, in the mental section, the performer expresses a profound sense of the beauty of strings through layers of progressive vibrato and smooth melodies. I will guide the audience to pay attention to these details and experience the emotional changes in the music. Finally, emphasize the importance of combining rationality and sensibility in music appreciation. Rational analysis provides the foundation for understanding music, while emotional expression imbues music with vitality and infectiousness. Through this approach, I help the audience better understand and appreciate the performer's performance and enhance their overall music appreciation experience.